Hey guys, what's up? It's Killian from soccercardinvesting.com and welcome to a new episode of Soccer Card News. This is the show where I bring to you everything that happened in soccer world over the last week and explain to you what it means as a sports cards investor. I have some exciting news to share with you in this episode, so stay with me until the end and let's just dive in here in today's news. So actually, we start today with a new English rookie. This guy's name is really hard to pronounce, so bear with me here. I think it's Chukwuemeka. So apparently, he's scouted by Borussia Dortmund, currently playing for the under-23 side of Aston Villa, and already made his debut last week against Tottenham, I believe. Yeah, against Tottenham Hotspurs. And honestly, I have to say I don't know him personally, like how he plays and so. Like I haven't seen a match of Aston Villa's under-23 side, to be honest. But one thing is for sure, Borussia Dortmund scouts are doing a fantastic job in England. It's definitely a pattern that you can see in the club with recent signings of Jude Bellingham and also Jadon Sancho. Sancho from Man City and Bellingham from Birmingham City. Definitely a strategy there that Borussia Dortmund is running, is looking for those talented English players with those English roots, building them up, gaining international exposure as well, and experience in the Bundesliga, playing time in the Bundesliga, and then eventually a few years in the future, selling them back to financial powerhouses in England. So if this guy is on the list for Borussia Dortmund, he's definitely an exciting prospect that you as a sports cards investor should look out for. I've already looked it up. There's no card whatsoever on this guy, but maybe since he now made his first appearance against the Spurs, maybe he gets like some Topps special cards, some Topps rookie card. But even if not, if he stays at Aston Villa, he might get a Premier League prism next year, right? Or if he really makes the move to Dortmund, there will definitely be a card of his as well. So yeah, definitely someone to look out for, maybe on your prospecting list, someone that is under the radar and could be a good catch early next season, because he potentially could develop into the new Jude Bellingham or Jadon Sancho, who knows. Then next up we have Marcel Sabitzer, who's actually the captain of RB Leipzig in Germany. And the Austrian really is like playing a really good season. He's really consistent. Used to be a forward, actually, is more of a CM right now, of a central midfielder and more like the motor of RB Leipzig. And it looks like he's a target for Tottenham Hotspurs with an exit clause. So not sure actually how high it is. Okay, here it says like 50 million, above 50 million. That's definitely not cheap at all. But yeah, the guy's experienced. He is the captain of a Champions League side. So he might actually be a good transfer for Tottenham Hotspur. The thing is, I don't really see him as exciting as an investment as like for sports cards investors, since he is, he's not like the kind of spectacular player in terms of his playing style, nor is he super offensive. Like normally he wouldn't score lots of goals in England, I suppose. But let's see. I mean, he's a good overall player, and I think he could be of great value for the Tottenham Hotspurs side. I just don't see him as exciting from a playing style point of view as, for example, Kevin De Bruyne, who is definitely in that same range in terms of his playing style, like super high agility and very he's a powerhouse. But definitely a player like Kevin De Bruyne, of course, is like much more dangerous for the opponents. Then big news. Karim Benzema, Real Madrid's striker, is returning to the France national team. That is actually super surprising. Like, he has been out for 6 years, 6 years of absence for the French national team, for Karim Benzema. And now he's actually returning for the European tournament this summer. So actually, I believe, from my point of view, this is huge news, since Karim Benzema is definitely top 5 right now in terms of central forwards. Like, he's having an amazing season at Real Madrid as well. Last season was superb as well. So this will definitely make the France squad even stronger. I don't know if you looked up the lineup of this Didier Deschamps. Actually, it's insane how many talent and how much quality they have in their squad. But since Benzema, for me, is like really a player who has his legacy, right? Comparable to Robert Lewandowski. We talked about him last week. And before, I always thought, okay, Benzema is really nice, really cool to invest in as well, because like he's a Real Madrid legend. But it was always like definitely a downer that he wouldn't play any international tournament with France, because he was never part of the team in the last 6 years. That is changing now. Plus, France has a super strong side and definitely good chances to be European champions this summer. So I would actually say that this is huge news for you as a sports cards investor, to really look into the hottest cards of Karim Benzema. I know for sure that the 2014 Panini Prism of him. So you might as well get your hands on one of those silver prisms, for example, high graded, shouldn't be too expensive, because I actually believe not many people are having this in their mind right now, that this is actually big news for you as a sports cards investor. But I consider Benzema as a really safe investment due to his legacy, right? And his proven track record of incredible successes, and being an incredible goal machine for Madrid over the last couple of years in both La Liga and the Champions League. Let's just quickly look up maybe as well if there are any like specific rookie cards to look out for. Yeah, okay, there's a 2006 Panini Foot stickers. That is exciting because, you know, as I already explained several times, the culture is in the stickers, my friends, the European culture. And since this guy is European from France, this could actually be a very nice asset for European collectors in the future as well. So I believe this is a really cool investment. You see right here, there are 8 PSA 10s, 8 PSA 8s and 2 PSA 9s. So nothing higher graded than a PSA 9, unfortunately. So it's the 2006 Panini Food stickers. And you might even be lucky and find a Waron, you know. Okay, they're pretty expensive, but you can see here a Waron for $300. You might even jump on that and take the risk. Depends on your risk profile, on your risk preferences. But used to sell pretty cheap, honestly, right? $90 like for a well-conditioned rookie card of a all-time record player for Real Madrid, and also like super successful guy, is not that high. And if you can see here as well, those PSA 8 graded are not selling for too much as well. So for me, that's definitely an opportunity, like no questions asked. Definitely an opportunity now that he's returning back to the French national team. That's hot for me. All right, next up we got Harry Kane. So it looks like Harry Kane is going to leave Tottenham. He is definitely interested in joining another English side. There is Man United mentioned, Man City mentioned, Chelsea is interested as well. So I think all of those 3 teams could definitely be an option. If you look at Chelsea, right, they weren't too happy with Timo Werner this season up front, so might definitely be interesting for them to have like an upgrade there as like a center forward, even if they're not really comparable, even though they're not really comparable in terms of their playing style. Timo Werner more a player for counterattacks with his speed, whereas Harry Kane is definitely a real number 9. Then in Man City, Aguero is leaving, so that could be an exciting replacement for him for Man City. They might win the Champions League and get some extra cash. That could be interesting. Chelsea as well could win the Champions League and get some extra resources to buy Harry Kane or make an interesting offer. And Man United, they have Edinson Cavani up front, who's also a top-class player. I think he will stay as well, right? Let me quickly check this for you as well. So I think he already extended the contract, right? Yeah. So contract until 2022. That's good for Man United, I would say. Sorry for that. So yeah, definitely 3 exciting options there for Harry Kane. I think it's about time for him. I personally think he's definitely one of the players who shaped Tottenham Hotspurs in the last, let's say 10 years. It's been already, I guess, for him. He's the most valuable English Premier League player and definitely one of the top goal scorers as well. So it could be super exciting to get ready for this in the upcoming transfer window, especially if the English sides won't manage to sign Erling Haaland. I think this could be really exciting. And also last episode, I talked about that, right? If there will be one major transfer in England, that will have some kind of a domino effect on the other markets as well. So I strongly believe if Harry Kane makes a move, we will see more movement in the transfer market as well. For example, if he actually, signs for Man City, for example, Man United will be pressured and increase their bids with Erling Haaland as well, right? Tottenham Hotspurs will have some extra cash, maybe bid for some exciting players as well. So let's see. I think could be really exciting. Harry Kane for me is a super safe investment as well, comparable to Robert Lewandowski, comparable to Kevin De Bruyne, comparable to Karim Benzema that I just talked about. So actually, yeah, for me, that's exciting. And if he will potentially move to an even bigger club and continue his legacy and maybe even have a great European tournament as well with England this summer, I mean, super exciting, right? So then we have Ozan Kabak, who was on loan for Liverpool FC. It looks like they won't accept the buying option they have for him, and Schalke actually has to sell him to another club. It's reported that RB Leipzig is an alternative for him. Could be. I mean, they are losing Upamecano to Bayern Munich. I personally think that guy is really talented, Ozan Kabak. But yeah, as a defender, you know how it is, right? And the sports cards market, they don't get much love. But yeah, could be cool to have him back in the Bundesliga. Honestly, I think he really suits the Liga well, the league well, and the playing style in Germany. Had some kind of a hard start, I think, in Liverpool, then got better and improved. But I think he's not the material for Liverpool FC. Sorry for him there, but probably Liverpool is looking for one level higher in terms of their central backs. But all in all, I wouldn't focus too much as well. Even though he's an exciting prospect, I wouldn't focus too much on defensive players for you as a sports cards investor, unless they are really top class players and have proven their career path for over 10 years, let's say, or are vintage cards. That's always exciting. But here, I probably stay away from an investment. All right. To wrap this up, I think super exciting news having Karim Benzema back in the French national team. I hope you can make use of this. I hope this is of value for you. Make sure to check out soccercardinvesting.com. Sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss out on anything regarding all kinds, all things soccer cards. And I hope to see you back next time, next Monday, about the same time here on the channel for another live, so I can tell you what the soccer card news of the next week mean for you as a sports cards investor. Thanks for being here with me. Take care and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.